Hi, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your December 22nd to the 28th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you are interested in a private reading, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below, and I also offer gift cards. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Leo, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Swords. Oh, okay, the Magician, and the Eight of Swords, angels and spirit guides. The King of Wands, angels and spirit guides. The Page of Swords, Judgment, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, angels and spirit guides. The Chariot, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. And the Queen of Swords. So let me just check and make sure everything's in frame. Okay, perfect. I think we can move this down a little bit. Okay. All right. So what I really do love is that you're taking the gift of the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles because you have the Magician right here. So the Magician takes the gifts and really utilizes them. So during this week, you're going to have a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, coming into your life with love and with prosperity. An opening up of the heart, a feeling more grounded, a feeling more centered in what you love, and that's going to be a really great thing. The Ace of Cups can also stir up emotions that have been stagnant within us for quite some time. So we can feel a little bit more emotional, a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more, like I want to say a little bit more on edge, just a little bit as this gift comes forward. So just being aware of that is going to be a super important thing. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's a gift of prosperity and success, but it's also the seeds that need to be planted, and also the seeds that can need longer to germinate, can need longer and more attention. So during this time when gifts are coming in, we need to be very respectful of our gifts, of our blessings, and know that they take time, and not be cruel to ourselves, because we usually are cruel to ourselves, Leo. Not just you, not saying like Leos are cruel to themselves, but all of us people, we're cruel to ourselves in the sense that we expect instant gratification, or we expect things to move at a pretty fast pace. Our world moves so fast. We weren't meant to move this fast. So slowing things down is also going to be really important. And why I say this is because you have these beautiful gifts coming in. You have so many blessings coming forward. You have the Magician, which is you stepping into your magic and your power and your prosperity. But then we have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. We can, I don't want to say we can ruin it all, but we cannot see the beauty in it all because we can be trapped in our own head. So the Eight of Swords is the worry, the doubt, the fear, trapped in our own mind, not seeing our own way out. And the Nine of Swords is worry that steals away our sleep. It can cause us to stress eat. It can cause us to stress shop. It can cause us to stress whatever it does, whatever we do when we're stressed. So just be mindful about this during this time because we don't need these two energies to come in. So when you start to see yourself getting stressed and getting overwhelmed, if you can call it out, if that works for you, or if you can say, you know what, I'm not going there, because the mind can kind of be like, what if this horrible thing happens? It's like, no, I'm not going there. Stop it, because you're standing before the altar of your existence. And this is almost kind of like self sabotage coming forward to say, oh, I don't want you to be successful because what if we fail? Or what about this? Or what about that? It's like, no, what if you fly to such unbelievable heights you cannot imagine the beauty and the glory of it all? So with the magician coming forward, it's standing before the altar of your existence. It's, taking in your prosperity and your success and your bounty and your abundance. And it's saying, but this is me. I'm not going to be like everybody else because I can't be, right? Didn't Oscar Wilde say, be you, everyone else is taken? Seriously, walk forward in the confidence of you, in the love and the connection. You're going to see your gifts of emotions coming forward. You're going to see your gift of tenacity and fire and brilliance coming forward, your gift of quickness of mind and sharpness of tongue, a quick wit and a clever mind coming forward. And you're also going to see your gift of planting your seeds of prosperity, of harvest, of, planting and nurturing and growing. And we can worry about it all. But if we spend all our energy worrying, we do not spend the energy growing and manifesting. It leads us to the King of Wands. This is us. We are represented by the wands in the minor arcana. So we're coming through here as a king. We're coming through here powerful and determined and fiery and tenacious. We're also going to be a bit of a magnetic character during this week. So people will definitely be drawn to you, Leo. Just be aware of that. You might be like, why are these people coming to me and asking for help and all this stuff? They're drawn to you. During this time, you give off a very confident, very reassured, very powerful energy, and people gravitate towards that. What I love in this line is that we begin with the Page of Cups, so like the child, and we end with the Queen, right? And so here with the Page of Swords coming forward, this is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if you have air sign energy in your chart, if you have air sign energy in your life, that comes through very positively. This is also embracing your inner child voice, your tenacity, your success, your power of self, but it's letting yourself be inquisitive. It's letting yourself ask the whys and the how comes about everything. It's not settling for that's the way it's always been done or because I said so. That's really not going to be your jam this week at all. You want to go deeper into things. You're also going to find that you're, highly inquisitive, and you're really going to love being around energy that is also very inquisitive, very intuitive, very, very creative. So just be aware of that, especially children, child energy with that why, why, how come, sort of thing is going to be really fun for you. With the list coming forward, this is feeling judged, yes. This is also stepping out of judgment. It's like, I'm not letting you have the power to judge me. I'm embracing the power of my prosperity and of myself. It's stepping out of darkness. It's stepping out of a box we felt put into, and it's really embracing our success. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's prosperity, it's abundance, and with the Wheel of Fortune coming forward, it's entering into the new year, right? It's entering into this new sense, this new season, this new sense of self. And it's releasing the old and stepping into the new, stepping into new opportunities and new priorities and new blessings. With the Chariot, this is Cancer energy. So if we're born on the cusp with Cancer, or we have Cancer in our chart, that comes through very powerfully here. We're taking the reins, especially of our emotions, which can be a bit intense during this time. We're taking the reins. We're going after what we want. We're looking at things with openness and with honesty of self. And we also have to be very mindful during this time to not let other people's like big emotions take over our emotions. Like, people do not get to like emotion bomb on us. So just be aware of that. With the Chariot, it is moving forward in success and in prosperity. It's also knowing that in ancient times, charioteers were not, we're not the everyday people. Only the real elite could drive a chariot. And so here, what we are going to see with ourselves is that we are becoming more elite, more powerful, more authoritative within our being. And as we do so, we step into the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is considered, the most masculine of all the queens. Some people say she's a witch with a B, of the queens, which isn't cool, but she's not going to conform to the way that you want her to be. And this can be a time, no matter how we, identify ourselves here, Leo, that we're not going to conform to the way that you want us to be. We're going to be more outspoken. We're going to get to the heart of the matter. We're going to cut through nonsense, and we're going to see ourselves move forward in tenacity and success. And that's just going to be it. It's like, no, I'm really not going to mince my words to spare others' feelings. It's not actively being mean, but it's also not that sense of, it's not going to sleep at night grinding your teeth because you can't say what you want to say. So just be aware of that, Leo. It moves us to our subconscious. Oh, it doesn't move us to our subconscious spirit message. It moves us to our spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly, guide this reading, and show me clearly. So we have the heron and we have the nuthatch. So the nuthatch says, stay grounded and welcome new knowledge and perspectives coming your way. And it's just a new sense, a new power, a new world coming forward. It brings us then to the heron, let go of convention and follow your own unique path, which is just oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. We want to follow our own path. We do not need to follow the path of everybody else. It's kind of like everybody's going that way. We're like, oh, what's over here? So just be aware of that. It moves us to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. And this is visualization, the third eye chakra. This is visualizing what we want. This is knowing that visualization really does matter. Our mind sometimes, especially with the 9 of swords and the 8 of swords, we can have worst case scenarios come up and play in our head. And that's fine. Like, sometimes we need to be prepared for things. But letting them run rampant, instead of looking at it and saying, okay, I know things can go wrong. I get it. Thank you, head, for preparing me or for warning me. It's visualizing what we want, the magic that we long for, the beauty that we want in our lives. Now, sorry, I just hit my mic. It doesn't mean that we have to visualize bigger and better. If we want a quiet life, there's nothing wrong with a quiet life. It's embracing joy of self. It's embracing love and prosperity. And it's seeing yourself walk forward in that energy. And as you visualize it, as you get your mind used to that energy sphere, it will start to manifest as you move forward. And it will manifest in the most unbelievable ways. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Ooh, we have 2 here. It's the 4 of cups. Be mindful of thinking it can only be one certain way. Whatever the it is, it has to be just like this. Spirit is going to take you on a wild ride. And then with the 2 of cups, there's healing energy that's coming forward. Be mindful of, Spirit is saying, be mindful of not accepting it, but also be mindful of thinking that healing means that I have to forgive what you did and I have to be like completely okay with it. No, it means that I can acknowledge that you can't do more, right? So the proverbial person that we need to heal from, it's like, you can't give more. Why am I expecting it? And all of a sudden we start to claim back our power from that energy, from that sphere. Okay. Our subconscious spirit message is the Oriole, and it says, a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. And it is. There's a sense of your world changing, your world turning into so much more. See it as a positive change. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. Be mindful of the wheel of fortune. So we have the wheel of fortune coming through very positively, right? But be mindful that we can want everything to change so quickly, right? Instead of giving, like, instead of there being a fall, we want from summer to winter, or we want from, winter to summer instead of a spring in between. So just be mindful about this. There's this energy here that once something happens super, super fast, it's going to be super disruptive. And your soul is like not really ready for it. It moves us to our chakra energy, universal light. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above your crown. Healing, love, connection, a sense of being part of this universe and part of something so much bigger than you could ever have imagined. And then our subconscious tarot message is the 10 of Swords. And a 10 of Swords is rebirth. It is transformation. It's a dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new. But it is also a sense of, like, sometimes during this time, we can there can be overkill, right? We can over focus, over fixate on something, just be mindful about it. We need to let ourselves transform, and that transformation is going to be just so beneficial. We have the repeat of the number 10 3 times. That's divinity telling us that this week is a transformative week for us, that we're stepping into a new sense of self and a new power of self. All right, all right, Leo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Leo, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all and have a blessed week and happy holidays. Bye.